Thank you very much. We are going to the next item, which is a partner's address. And I have the pleasure to invite Professor Bat Nnaji for a just 2 minutes address. All the presentations partners are given 2 minutes, please. Round of applause for him. You know he's a scientist, so he's going to do just less than 2 minutes. Please celebrate him. He's my brother.
Thank you very much. Honorable Minister of Education, Honorable Minister of State for Education, Honorable Minister of State for Agriculture, Honorable members of the National Assembly here present, I salute everybody, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes. Well, I want to start by applauding the Honorable Minister and his team for thinking this, because I look at this as the direct connection between what the students learn in the university and actually making use of what they learn. And that's what it's all about. In my previous life, when I was a professor of engineering at the University of Massachusetts in the US, we started a company with our students. And that company, Geometric Machines, some of you may have heard of a company called Geometric Power. It's actually an outgrowth from that period. Geometric Machines, because universities allow this in America, and we created the company based on the research that we were doing in the university. And that's actually how a lot of companies in America got built, a lot of them that are billions-dollar companies. I also served as the head of a U.S. National Science Foundation Center of Excellence in E-Design, doing research in artificial intelligence and robotics. And we are also building this kind of innovations. So I think that this is the first time we have seen the actual connection between what the students go out to learn, what they will take out of the university, how they can commercialize what they take out of the university. So I really applaud what you're doing. So the numerous companies that are formed in America came out of university labs. And that's why you'll see centers of excellence around, say, MIT, Stanford University, University of North Carolina, etc., etc. Very, very important. Now, I'm currently serving as chairman of the advisory board of Nigeria Prize for Science. Every year, we work through the year to select an award winner. And we give the award winner $100,000. And this $100,000 is sponsored by Nigeria Liquefied Natural Gas, Nigeria LNG. I look at what's going on here as going to the root of where students, where people should begin to plan to come to win this award. Because if the students and their lecturers work on innovation, this is how you can target coming out eventually to take this award. $100,000 is the award. What kind of innovations have we supported over the years? Energy storage. The idea is it has to be that innovation that is global but has direct application in our country. Energy storage. So you can imagine that if energy storage is improved, that solar energy can now become more useful in Nigeria. So we have given an award for that. The second one is a device that take care of neonatal children that have problem of breathing at birth. And this device was developed by some people at Imperial College, London. But actually, they are Nigerians, and they usually are worked on by the professors and their students. The key thing is, it's not just the professors, lecturers that do this. It's the students that work with them. And a lot of times it is actually the students that take the product out of the lab to go to commercialize, to go to work on. They have the energy, they have the time. And so that particular product, imagine the one that is made by Oyibo people, costs about 6 million naira at the time when we were looking at it. But this one costs 700,000 naira. The difference is much. And it's because it was developed here. It was developed in collaboration with people.
Good morning, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Permit me to say all protocols duly observed. I want to begin by offering my sincere thanks and congratulations to the Honorable Minister of Education, Dr. Tunji Alausa, and the entire ministry for this truly visionary initiative. The Minister's challenge to find the next Nigerian moonshot within our tertiary institutions is an inspiring call to action, and one that Google is committed to supporting. This SVCG scheme is more than just a grant. It is an equity-free pre-seed investment in Nigeria's future. It is about systemically cultivating a new generation of innovators who will leverage technology to solve real-world problems and redefine the nation's economic landscape. Google's support for this landmark program focuses on ensuring that every student innovator has access to the most advanced tools to compete on a global stage. We will support the ministry in the vision for intelligent application evaluation with Google Gemini AI. This will manage the volume of brilliant ideas and ensure a fair, transparent, and efficient selection process. Google is supporting the ministry to power custom evaluation agents within the SVCG application portal. These agents will be built on our Gemini AI and will intelligently analyze student submissions and, crucially, provide personalized feedback to applicants. We will also support by removing barriers and taking advantage of the students' free Google Gemini AI Pro plan. We believe that financial barriers should not hinder great ideas. So to this end, Google Students Gemini Pro free offer is available to all eligible student applicants throughout the registration period at no cost for 1 full year. This gives them direct, unhindered access to our most capable models, including our Gemini Pro and our Gemini Advanced, as well as other AI learning tools like Notebook LM, providing them with an AI sidekick for their creativity throughout the process. These tools help them research deeper, code faster, and solve complex problems in new and unconventional ways. Beyond the initial application phase, selected student startups will receive an exclusive invitation to an engagement hosted by the Google for Startups Accelerator Africa. This 3-day experience provides tailored workshops, one-on-one mentorship from seasoned industry leaders, and access to a powerful alumni network. This further solidifies the support that these emerging student entrepreneurs need to scale their ventures. Google is a proud partner with the Ministry of Education because we share the belief that AI has the potential to fundamentally transform Nigeria's economy, and it is the students of today who will lead that change. The 50 million equity-free grant from the federal government provides the essential capital, and Google is providing cutting-edge AI tools and mentorship to maximize the potential of every naira and every idea. We're excited to see what these young innovators will build for Nigeria and the world. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Please join me to welcome from Afara Initiative, Lara Rabiu. Round of applause for her. Ma'am, you have 2 minutes too.
Yes. I'm going to try my best not to say what everybody else has said. My name is Lara Rabiu, and I represent the Afara Initiative, an organization that I founded about 10 years ago. What do? We bet on young people. And we bet on young people that have the intellectual capacity to actually transform the world. Today, we've penetrated 150 plus universities out of the 190 universities in Nigeria. And we do 2 things. We support them for on leadership, to be the next leadership bench in Nigeria, and secondly, to make sure they have that is meaningful. So 1 is a leadership accelerator, and 2 is a career accelerator. I'm super excited about what the minister is doing, because we've been looking for a partnership like this for years, for a decade. And for me, this is just the start of it. I've been in rooms where they say, once your government is interested in supporting these young people, we're willing to put $100 million into the pot. So this is just the beginning. I'm super excited. For us, hello? Yeah, for us, we're super excited because most of these young people have been leaving Nigeria for a long time. Just this year, a few of our students went to the University of North Carolina. They were given $100,000 each to do research and to have to school in North Carolina for a year. We want them to stay here. We also have a student that is doing his PhD in the University of Cardiff in AI. Why did he go there? Because there's nothing available for him in Nigeria. We want them to stay here. The problems are here. The solutions are now here. Like, this funding is one of those solutions. I am particularly not surprised about the interest of this program, right? Just this year alone, in our Bridge program, which is the Leadership Accelerator, we had 10,000 applications for 500 spots. So I would expect this application pool to actually go up closer to the end of the application deadline. That's how it happens. So these students they're smart, they're hungry, and they're just looking for opportunities. And there are people around the world that want to partner with us. I'm particularly passionate about young people, but I'm also a private equity investor. And so my dream is to bridge the gap between talent and capital. And this is the seed for that to happen. How quickly can we get there? I believe in 12 months, in 18 months, we can have $100 million in this pot, if we get it right. And I'm super excited about that.
Thank you very much. Please, a round of applause for her. I am so happy that Renewed Hope Agenda is renewing the hope of young Nigerians. Please, let's celebrate the president and the Renewed Hope Agenda. When I see young people, I know that there is hope for this country, and it will surely come to pass. Thank you very much. From the Bank of Industry is Dr. Obaru for your own address, sir. See, when you give young people 2 minutes, they will stand by 2 minutes. So you're a young person, you're young people, so you have 2 minutes.
Thank you very much, ma'am. The Honorable Minister and the team, this is a testament to our partnership. We've been working with the Ministry of Education, and this program is the second. We launched one some months back, TISSF, which basically speaks to welfare for students and lecturers in tertiary schools. So this one is a 3 billion naira. That is the value of this fund. And then each person we entitled to 50 billion naira as grants. Now, where are we doing this with the ministry? We value partnership, and it connects to our 6 thematic area. The 6 thematic area of the Bank of Industry currently, we are focused on MSMEs, we are focused on youth and skills because of the demography of Nigeria. We are focused on gender, again, connects to demography, technology, climate, and of course, digital economy. And so because of this focus area, we saw partnership in the Ministry of Education because what are we doing? Who are we funding? We are funding Nigerians. Sciences will resolve a whole lot of problems in Nigeria today. And so we are focused on sciences. And that is why we're excited, sir, with this partnership. And we're excited to partner with you to see what can be done to support our students. In addition to the grants, all the people who apply through this scheme represents a deep flow for the banking industry. Because beyond grants, there'll be a debt option later. So be ready to also take on the database and work with all participants to see how we can also fund them in a growth process so that they can scale up. So beyond the 50 million naira you are going to get under this scheme as grants, we'll be there to work with you to provide grant alternative, to provide a debt alternative. We also have the UI Impact Fund, which also connects to opportunities for debt and also further equity. So I think it's a journey we started with the Ministry of Education, and we're going to do that to see what can be done to support the country at large. Thank you very much, sir.
No, you're 1.5 minutes. Please, a round of applause for him. Thank you. Please, let's welcome Professor Mayowa Owolabi. A round of applause for him. Sir, your own is just 1 minute, please. You know you're a professor, and you know how to keep time.
I will make it 60 seconds plus 60 seconds. Thank you very much. Honorable Minister, I'm really extremely excited. This is one of the greatest things that is happening to Nigeria. With innovation, Nigeria has become the investment hub of the world. By powering innovation, particularly through scholarship, through the students and through science, Nigeria is set to transform the world. And it's not just a dream. It is a vision that is already being realized. And this is going to set up a chain reaction. It's going to catalyze growth, economic growth, discovery. Solutions are not going to only be applied to Nigeria. There are solutions that are going to conquer the world, and it's going to happen right from here. I want to congratulate the minister, the honorable minister, for starting this off. And there are a lot of challenges, but there are also a lot of opportunities for discovery, opportunities for innovation, and opportunities for growth. One of them is in the biotechnology industry. From just one discovery, just one molecule, more than $600 billion have been realized, and that's from Novo Nordisk. The new oil is our genomic and multi-omics resources, which we can tap into by the quadruple helix approach, which is already happening here with private sector, partnering with policymakers, partnering with academia, so that knowledge actually transforms our economy, and indeed, working with the government, we can become a multi-trillion-dollar economy. Africa is the hope of the world. Our population is the next workforce. By transforming our human capital into brain capital, the sky is not even the limit. The sky is just the beginning. Congratulations, Honorable Minister. The average age of the Nigerian population is 18 years. So the world already recognizes that the future is there. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So he agrees that in the next 2 years, we will surpass China. Yeah. Please join me to welcome, for his own address of 2 minutes, Professor Sunday Adebisi of Entrepreneurship and Skills Development Center. A round of applause for him. Prof, you have 2 minutes. Please.
No problem. Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. I'm so proud of you, and greater cockeyed. That's why you're seeing what is happening in this place. If I retired today, I will feel so fulfilled. I'll just tell this little story. I was a speaker in Silicon Valley in 2018. And I got in there to speak about Africa enterprise. And I saw that it was Professor Tuna that started Silicon Valley by just speaking to Hewlett Packard to say, look, if you stay within the university ecosystem, this innovation may not go far. Go down the road to the valley, I will get you $6,000. I'll raise it for you. And the Silicon Valley today, that the budget is bigger than the entirety of Africa, in 10 times, was started through an initiative like this. Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. So when I came back in 2018, I became, someone that the university did not understand. I started so many things that the university, I remember when I was negotiating with Dr. Obaro, the university lawyer told me, students are only sent to school to read. You want to get them loan, for what reason? I committed the university to make sure that we got that loan, but Honorable Minister, you done something fantastic. I told them they should give me grants. They refused. And they said, we're going to pay 5%. So students began to run away from that money, which was going to be $2 million per student. But you got 50 million. Student, can you put your hands together for minister? Now, you're going to get 50 million grants, to pursue your dream. Thank you very much, sir, because this is fulfilling. Because we've been saying it, we've been trying to do it, but it looks as if it's not possible. Just last week, Honorable Minister, University of Lagos is deploying Moremi. We're doing that in December, but I know you're aware of that by the 19th. The payment system today driving Moremi was launched last week by a student from my hall, and that is our next unit. Look, they are here. They understand. They announce they are here. I've worked with them before. Why I'm so excited is that 5 years ago, Honorable Minister, there were many proposals I was sending to Minister of Education, talking about the fact that this is the way to go. Nobody, if I never some, never, receive anything. But you came. You are now the one, calling us, not even, we send a proposal to you. I'm not a politician. So I have to say this because this is evidential, and we have to follow this too. I know many rectors and vice chancellors are here today. We're very fortunate to have, this minister today, and I think we have to latch on to it. So where do we come in? I've been experienced in doing this in the university. I'm funding about 15 students now that follow them through. We have to manage the parents and manage the students. It's very important. When they get this, many of their parents are going to say, hey, I send you to school. There are ways you speak to the parent to support the student. It's very important. We give them spaces, and I want to even put on record that BOI gave us a very workable hub that has led us to producing a lot of students. I have to, really attest to that because Obaro has been working with me in the last 7 years on that. So, Honorable Minister, the job we're doing there has given to us another incubation hub donated by Sahara Energy to the tune of 5 billion. So I can incubate, by the time it's done in 14 months, I can incubate 1,000 students in that hub concurrently. Because what we're trying to do is to ensure that we create the Yabakon inside University of Lagos. And Honorable Minister has been kind enough now to bring it to other universities. Let's embrace it. We'll support all of them. We will help to incubate them. We will help to lead them through. And because we understand it, we're already creating them in the university. My only appeal, Honorable Minister, is this. We discovered something recently which I've again taken to the Masters and PhD. We discovered that most of the theses coming out of our Masters and PhD is because there are not this kind of opportunities, so they are so theoretical, and they become, things that they do that are not connecting to the market. So we decided the University of Lagos to extend this to them, where now we said professors and master students and PhD students, look at a problem you can solve, and we get you connected to the industry that can fund it. So, and I believe probably we'll scale this very faster if you can bring on board MSc and PhD, because this is the way to solve the problem of this. So thank you very much, Honorable Minister.
Thank you. That is the way it is when you speak with so much passion. Thank you. A round of applause for him. So I have the pleasure to invite Comrade Sunday Asofon. He's the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Students' Engagement. Please, you have 2 minutes, but sir, out of these 2 minutes, because you want to do a double, duet address, so you have 1 minute, so that your other person will do 1 minute, and together you have 2 minutes. You agree with me, please?
Thank you so much, ma'am. And I'm sure my second person is the president of NAS. Because what we are doing here is for the student. And if you have the number 1 student here, you must also say one of 2 things. Honorable Minister, sir. Honorable Minister of State for Agric. Honorable Minister of State Education. ES State Fund, Chairman House Committee on University Education. I stand on the existing protocol. May I personally and appeal to the students in the hall to stand up. I want all the students to stand up. But I want you to stay after me. We have 2 people to appreciate. And why we are appreciating them today is, 1, we have a president that listens, we have a president that cares, and we have a minister that knows what to do. And we have a minister that is with position the education sector. And we have students who are resilient, who have capacity. So you want to say after me, we want to say thank you, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Let us say thank you, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Let's also say thank you, Honorable Minister of Education. You can sit down. Honorable Minister, sir, I'm sorry, we are comrades now. I was here joining you when things like these were being launched for our teachers. And the students who came to represent the entire students then, they also requested. And you said, bigger things is on the way. Today I can say it unequivocally that indeed the hope of Nigerian students has been renewed. I'm saying this because to some of us who have been in the emancipation of Nigerian students, that we have been in the struggle, we know what we are saying. And what we are saying is, Ministry of Education only invites students when there is protest. But we have a minister that virtually every month invites students on a round table to see how they can move the ministry and the education sectors of this country forward. Let me say this today, that let me collaborate what Madam Lara has said. We have a lot of Nigerian students who are leaving this country. We have a lot of best brain of this country leaving this country outside Nigeria to go and source for money that is not up to 50 million. And from there, they will become a giant. And before they will release them to Nigeria, they will have removed their subsidy, their petrol, their kerosene, and returning back to Nigeria, they are empty. But today, the minister have identified that we have Nigerian students, that for a very long time, Nigerian students do not have the opportunity to touch the government, to feel the government, despite the fact that the capacity they have, despite the fact the knowledge that they have. Today, they are giving us the opportunity to tap both in science, innovation, and mathematics. And I'm sure, Honorable Minister, Nigerian students will not take this for granted. And I want to say that Nigerian students will keep supporting the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration. The Nigerian students will keep supporting the Federal Ministry of Education. We thank you so much, Honorable Minister. God bless you. Thank you so much. I think the President of NAS quickly come and do your home. Thank you so much.
Great Nigerian students! Greatest and the greatest and the greatest Nigerian students! Please, 1 minute.
Thank you very much. And of the greatest Nigerian student, greatest Bosa, Supreme Waga, I want to say, I want to yarn, I want to greet. Let me not stand in protocol due to my weight so that it will not collapse. The Honorable Minister, sir, of Education, Honorable Maruf Tunji Alausa, CON, our own mother, Professor Sweba, also recognize Architect Sonny, my own father, third form ES. Also here, in absentia, Dr. Olasupo. Let me go straight to my remark because of the time, sir. Every other protocol duly and perfectly observed. But before then, I will recognize the 6th coordinator of NANS that are here from the 6th geopolitical zone, the Svcg president of Abuja, University of Abuja, and the joint campus committee chairman of FCT. You are all recognized. 3 American Dosa for our Honorable Minister. And 2 a year to his enemy. Thank you very much. Honorable Minister, sir, we are so proud to be among the students invited here, sir. As you know earlier on, NANS and Nigerian students have not had it so good the way we are having it under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Because this is the first time we have a president since the inception of democracy in this country since 1999 that decided to give Nigerian student loan to go to school by the establishment of NELFON. And this is the first time in the history of Nigeria since 1999 that we have uninterrupted, 2 years uninterrupted academic session in this country. There's no ASU strike. I think the only one strike that came with your support, we're able to resolve it within 1 week and to call it off. It's just a matter of miscommunication. Like what I do tell Nigerian students, our administration here, many of you know NANS to be an antagonist of government or the school management. But under our leadership, we find that since President Bola Ahmed Tinubu wants all students to graduate, if you are going for 4 years course in the next 4 years, you should know you are out of school. And if you are reading 5 years course in the next 5 years, you should know where you should be. Why will we not be the Nigerian student that will cause delay in our academic section? That is why they will decide to dialogue rather than to protest or antagonize the government. In NANS, we have 3 C, which we use in tackling issues affecting our students on campuses. One is consultation, the second is consultation, and the last one is confrontation. But we always make sure we consult, we consolidate to provide solution. As a peace-loving Nigerian student president, I decided to add another C, just to while away time before getting to the last C. And then, that is communication. So now we have 4 C in tackling issues affecting Nigerian students. First, consultation, we consolidate, we communicate effectively before confrontation. And I can tell you, 99% of our agitation, when we get to communication, we're able to resolve it through our father, the Honorable Minister. We've been around the country for campus talk, and anytime we give report, we're always proud he acts on it. And for many of you that know, anything for students without us is against us. That is the singular reason why the minister, whenever they want to take decision affecting students, you always invite students. Well, anything for us, without us, is against us. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Aluta, continue.
Thank you very much. If you are giving American Boza to the minister, and it is Boza man. If you're giving to a minister of state for education, what will you say? No, minister is man. The lady is what? Please know it so that next time, after giving Boza man, you give Boza. Thank you, President and Nance President. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to have a little adjustment on the program. Please join me to welcome the Honorable Minister of Education, Dr. Tunji Alausa, who drinks education, eats education, sleeps education, wakes up education. For time's sake, let me stop here. We'll celebrate you, sir.
Thank you. Please be seated. Please be seated. Let me begin by acknowledging our amiable Minister for State for Education, Professor Svcg Ahmad. Thank you for all your service. Since you've been at the ministry, our education sector has never been the same in a positive way. Thank you for the energy, the dedication, the cognition, and the passion you bring to serving this country and to meeting President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's mandate that every single child in this country must have the highest quality of education. Thank you. And I also would like to acknowledge my dear brother, a fervent supporter of ours, the Honorable Minister of State for Agric, Dr. Aliyu Sabi Abubakar. Thank you for the service to our country. Thank you so much. And also, you've seen since this government started, there's been intense collaboration with the National Assembly members. And I would like to acknowledge the presence of the chairman of our Committee on Tertiary Education, Honorable Fulata. Thank you for all your support always. And also to our former Minister for Science and Technology, Professor Bat Inaji. Thank you for the service, for your service to the country and the energy and the innovation you brought while as the Minister for Science and Tech and then Minister for Power. We appreciate you all the time and for the work you're doing as the Chairman of the Advisory Council for Nigeria LNG in selecting the best brain in our country in areas of science and technology research. The University Vice Chancellors, Rectors of the Polytechnics, and Provost of Colleges of Education that are present here today, thank you for all your service to our country. And let me single out a few of our researchers that you've been invited here today. Professor Olabi, you and an erudite researcher recognized well over the world. You were just nominated as one of the top scientists, the top 1% scientists in the world. Thank you. And that's just a testament of what the kind of people we have in this country. And Professor Adebisi, you've been one of the biggest incubator professor in the country. Thank you for your service in bringing the best brain out of our tertiary institutions. To the directors of the ministry present here today, and Sunday Asefon, the SSA to the President on Student Affairs. Thank you. You please take a seat. I don't know when you won't have time to sit in your office. You're always around all our universities, polytechnic, and colleges of education campuses. And your work is reflecting in the way, in the tranquility and peace we have in our university today. Thank you. And to our student union leader, Oladoja, thank you. Olushola Oladoja, thank you. Thank you for your leadership. Thank you. And to all the zonal coordinators that are here today as well. And also we have the members of the Research, Innovation and Commercialization Council of TechFund here. We have the other students that are here, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Today is another great day for the country. We have a president in the person of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that believes so much in education, so much in our youth. As the president would always say, you youth, you're the heartbeat of this nation. And he will do everything to give you all the resources you need, not only to excel, but to change the world. And that's why we're here today again. We've had TVET today. I'm happy to announce to you the technical and vocational education and training that the president mandated us to deploy so quickly so that we can empower our youth. It's live and going very well. We have the first set of 250,000 students as part of the first cohort. As of today, we have over 100,000 students already enrolled, being trained all across the country in over 1,600 training centers across the country. Thank you, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. If we want to get the best out of our students, we also have to give the lecturers that teach them the best. We've launched a TIPS, Tertiary Institution Staff Support Fund, where we've made opportunity for up to 10 million naira in interest-free loan to our academic and non-academic staff. That's all going. Payments have been given to almost 4,000 people as I speak today, and we're issuing payments every day of the week. So if you've been approved and qualified, you will get your payment in the next few days. And now, today, we have the Student Venture Capital Grant. This is different. This is to put the highest level of opportunity in the hands of our youth. We believe so much in you. So, it's with immense pleasure and profound sense of responsibility that I stand before you today to formally launch another landmark initiative that speaks directly to the future of our nation and the central mission of this administration. This program aims to ignite innovation, institute research excellence, and kickstart a vibrant entrepreneurial culture across our tertiary institutions. Today, we unveil the Student Venture Capital Grant, acronym SVCG. A bold step in empowering Nigerian emerging generations of innovators. This program is far more than a grant scheme. It is a purposeful and strategic intervention designed to identify the next big ideas, the next moonshot from our campuses, while institutionalizing a culture of creativity, enterprise, and solution-driven thinking among our students. The future of Nigeria is not abstract. It is in the minds, conversations, curiosity, and the dreams of our young people. Our responsibility is to spark, nurture, and elevate those dreams. The Student Venture Capital Grant stands as a key pillar of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's GCFR Renewed Hope agenda for education, which places our people, our greatest national asset, at the center of transforming education and building a competitive, innovation-led economy. This initiative is a joint undertaking of the Federal Ministry of Education and the TED Fund, implemented in partnership with our impact institutions, including the Bank of Industry, AFARA Initiative, Entrepreneurship and Skills Development Center, AfriLabs, and Google. Through this program, students will have access to up to 50 million in equity-free grant to fund and scale up promising ventures with potential to attract attention not only from Nigeria, venture capital, and private equity firms, but from global investors. The Student Venture Capital Grant is structured to identify exceptional talents, give them a fair and credible opportunity to succeed, and inspire thousands of others to believe in their capability and their capacity to innovate. We know that many successful founders did not thrive on their first attempt, but the journey began with a spark. This program exists to light that spark, build a new culture of confidence, and showcase the world the depth of Nigerian ingenuity. Beneficiaries of the Student Venture Capital Grant will receive a comprehensive support package tailored to increase their chances of building viable, scalable ventures. These include up to 50 million in equity-free seed investment, intensive incubation program, expert mentorship from seasoned entrepreneurs and industry leaders. The program is open to students of all federal, state, and private tertiary institutions, full-time students year 3 and above. I've also been asked if our master's and PhD students are going to be involved. Yes, this program is open to master's and PhD students alike. Your venture, your businesses must be CAC registered, and the project in which you're seeking the grant must fall within the realms of STEM: science, technology, engineering, mathematics, and medical sciences. As we have seen today, a student possesses the hunger, passion, and boldness to rise to the challenge. They have waited for opportunities like this, and today we're proud to deliver this opportunity to you. Another renewed hope agenda in action. Thank you, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for your belief in our youth. Every business submission will be thoroughly evaluated, and applications and applicants will receive feedback to help refine and strengthen the ideas for subsequent cycle. And as you can see on the dashboard that was created, that was presented earlier, we've had almost 16,000 visits to the site. 16,000 people have visited the site within 10 days of the portal being open. We have about 1,000 applications that have been submitted. We have over 400 institutions registered already. 346 of these institutions are public tertiary institutions, and 56 of them are private tertiary institutions. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, more importantly, this program will accelerate research, commercialization, and development of intellectual property, IP. Not every idea will become a startup, but it is a sincere hope some will evolve into patents and licensable technologies with potential for significant local and global impact. Today, you have, if you go to some of the Western world, some people just build IP. These IPs are worth billions of dollars. So that's what we also want to replicate in a Nigerian student, in a Nigerian youth, to begin to open up opportunities globally that already exist for your contemporaries all around the world. Applications will be processed through a dedicated digital portal. Shortlisted teams will pitch before a 12-man panel comprising representatives of Research, Innovation, and Commercialization Committee, the Bank of Industry, venture capital, and private equity professionals. The application portal opened on the 17th of November and will close on the 23rd of January 2026. Following the closure, we'll begin immediately the evaluation of potential winners. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the Student Venture Capital Grant is just not a funding, it's a mindset shift. It complements academic learning with courage to build, experiment, collaborate, and think big. We know your parents will say they're sending you to this tertiary institution to learn. But today, the world is changed. We just don't want you to learn. We want you to think big. We want you to innovate and be the next Elon Musk of the world. Through this program, we expect to see stronger innovation culture, deeper curiosity and ambition, our impact solution for Nigeria and the world. By empowering our students to pursue the next moonshot, we're building a sustainable innovation ecosystem within our tertiary institutions, one that is resilient, competitive, and globally relevant. The Student Venture Capital Grant is another renewed hope in action. Tangible evidence that this administration, under the leadership of a President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, listens to the aspirations of our young people and is committed to equipping them to shape the future of our nation, and not just our nation alone, to shape the future of the world. I believe the President deserves another round of applause. To all eligible students across our universities, polytechnics, and colleges of education, I urge you to begin your application immediately. The competition is intense, and the only very best will emerge, so bring up your A plus game. This could be the start of your journey to becoming the next Jobberman, Money Point, Flutterwave, Ilium Head, Relief, or Childrek. The sky is not just your limit. As one of our researchers just said, it's the beginning of your limit. Let us seize this moment for our personal development, for the advancement of our institutions, and for the future of our nation. As I was said earlier on, this grant is not for research. It's for you to scale up and commercialize what you've invented, what you've innovated. I was very impressed to see the diversity of the initial applicants, from tech platform to medical sciences. And I'll tell you the reason why this institute came into my own mind. I was at a tech conference a few years ago, and I saw it was for startup in Morocco, in Marrakesh. There were many Nigerian youths there. They had several products on display. And I walked through their stand, and I asked them, what are the next steps? They just looked at me and said, there's no next step. And what's the problem? No funding. And there's one particular product that piqued my interest. He had developed a diaper for people that have incontinence, in such a way that when an elderly person puts on that diaper and he starts to pee on that diaper, at the touch of the first drop of urine, there's a sensor that will go to the brain, and there's a sensor that will ring, and you start beeping. No, you need to stop, wake up, and go pee. Amazing product. Developed by somebody from a student of Ahmadu Bello University in Kaduna. And I said, how much will it take you to commercialize this? He said, if I have $25, I can start producing this. But then, $25 stopped that student from being a possible billionaire, because that product had never been produced. Those are the kind of opportunities that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is giving Nigerian youth today. Please seize on this opportunity. The world is your market. We will support you, give you all the necessary support for you to excel. That's what this President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has mandated us to do. And we will not stop and rest until we get that accomplished. Congratulations, Nigerian students. Another good day for Nigeria, another good day for our youth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, we'll digitally unveil the Student Venture Capital portal. Can we have it on display? So today, myself, Honorable Minister, please come. We have to launch it together. Honorable Minister, please come. Please. Yes, sorry, thank you. So just, yes. Chairman, please. Today, we collectively unveil the Student Venture Capital Grant Portal. 1, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Yeah. MC.
Thank you very much, sir. Another round of applause for the Honorable Minister. You could feel the passion in him. You could feel the excitement. You could feel the joy. Do we have Nigerian students here? Yes. Please, let's stand up and give to the President and to the Ministers of Education American Posa. Are we there? So let's go, American Posa. Posa, man. Posa, man. Posa.